Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here celebrating my 500 subscribers that I made it to. I love each and every one of you guys. So today I'm just gonna do a quick Q&A session in celebration of my 500 subscribers. Guys, being a small content creator is it's a journey for sure. Because you see all of these big content creators and they have like so many followers, and I think that if for other content creators like me, don't be discouraged by the amount of followers you have. Just be happy with your audience, because really what it takes is building a strong audience that will support you. And so that's why I'm happy, because I feel like I have a good group of people that that are supportive and will support your girl when she comes out with videos. And now, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so I got my notes here because I always got notes for important things. I'm going to be talking to you guys about a couple things that I have been doing, which is why I've been gone for a minute. So stay tuned after I answer these questions so you guys can see what I have going on, and it's going to be exciting, so stay tuned. But anyway, so the first question that I'm going to answer is what's your favorite thing about creating content on YouTube? Okay, so my favorite thing about creating content on YouTube is that I get to express. When I was younger, I didn't think I was a creative being at all. I was not into art. I wasn't into drawing. I was definitely a reader and a writer. So I didn't think I really had a creative side to me until I started doing content creation, and then just loving how I was able to be myself, create my own videos and, content for what I want you guys to see. And just loving the end product, loving the progress that I feel like I've made. And that's really the most thing that I love about it, is just being able to be myself and talk to you all. Because I've always been a content consumer. I was a part of that, like, when I started watching YouTube when I was 19, so I was like a part of that couples. You guys know when all the YouTube couples came out, and we were all on it, like watching YouTube, and then that spiraled into just me following some of my favorite content creators, and I still keep up with those today. So I think the best thing about it is that I get to create content, and I also am a content consumer. So I feel like I can create, what you guys would like, and I know better about that because I love YouTube myself. I love watching vlogs. I love, watching people do their makeup and do their nails and do, little vlogs about their day. So that would be my favorite thing. The next question is, what is one behind the scenes fact about your channel that most people don't know? Let me see. Behind the scene fact. I don't even know what the hell they mean by that. But okay. Let me see. Some of you guys may not know that I'm actually a lawyer. I know I have some videos out there, but it might be confusing to some people who've just like viewed my vlogs or something. I don't know. Sometimes I don't mention it, but I'm actually a lawyer. I'm a managing attorney, and but I also have a life. So So sometimes I don't mention that as much because it's like, you know, as much as I love my work, I do feel like it's important to realize that professionals, lawyers, you know, what have you, are actually people and they do live life like regular people. I swear, I think there's a discrepancy about like jobs like that, a lawyer, a therapist, you know, some type of job where it's like there's a lot of hours potentially, and I feel like people start to assume that you are like you yourself, like that's who you are and that's it. Because I went to a barbecue on Saturday. Mind you, this is a family member. She looked me dead in my face and was like, "Shouldn't you be working?" And I I was like, it's Saturday. I don't know, you know? But like, yeah, so that's a behind the scene fact that sometimes I kind of keep under wraps just because you know, I have other things to me. I'm very multifaceted, you know what I'm saying? So I if you didn't know that, now you know. Um the next question is, what is your go-to comfort food? Please don't get me to talk about my go-to comfort food while I'm on this calorie deficit, y'all. I I mentioned this in my previous video, but I started my calorie deficit again, and so I'm trying to, you know, eat good, but they trying to get me to think about food, and I don't want to be, you know, a stereotype, but I'm going to have to be the stereotype. My favorite go-to comfort food is gonna be, drum roll, fried chicken, and it's of the Popeyes flavor because Popeyes. I don't care what nobody say. If you don't like Popeyes, I think you should. I think you should take another look, take another taste. Maybe like the first time you tried it. If you have tried it, maybe you didn't get. You know what I'm saying? But Popeye's chicken is my go-to comfort food. So like in an ideal like life where we can eat anything that we want and don't have to deal with the consequences for it, it's either my fried chicken or Popeye's fried chicken. Hands down, if I could just cuddle up with a good little, you know what I'm saying, 2-piece and a biscuit, I will be doing that. And a good little show, you know, that I can binge watch. That's my ideal comfort situation / food. Okay, so the next question is, what is your favorite hobby outside of making videos? My favorite hobby, outside of making videos. Well, I like to, I don't know if this is considered a hobby, but I really like music. I like listening to music. I like singing music. I like everything music. Everything, you know, anything to do with good songs and good lyrics. I love like just being able to get into a song and really like living in it. Like if I could walk on a lyric, if I could just walk between the lyrics, like I would, because that's really my favorite thing to do. They didn't ask this, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. Some of my favorite artists that I feel like I would love to just get into the lyrics. Billie Eilish, she always tells my story. I don't know that woman and she don't know me, but she does tell my story. So it's like I love, you know, getting into those lyrics that are just deep. Like, I am a Swiftie. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a Swiftie. I love Taylor Swift has like her folklore album took me. If I wasn't already took, she took me with that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't, you know, I didn't experience those things, but boy, did I want to like get into those lyrics and just live there. Another one of my favorite artists is Khalid. Oh my gosh, Khalid. Khalid always knows what I need. and then he just delivers. Never had a bad song in his life. The man really is, he's a whole vibe. So Khalid also, lyrics 100%, melodies 100%. But anyway, I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, but that's my favorite hobbies, all things music. So, what is your biggest inspiration for your content? So, my biggest inspiration for my content, I would say I started off making my first video that I made, that was like a first real video, was to inspire people that have gone through things that are not, is not easy to talk about, that's embarrassing to talk about. In this social media age, it's like we don't talk about the how hard life actually is, how hard it is dating, period, and also dating as a young person, where like we have misogyny and things that males do that just are excused because, you know, it's become the social norm. But if you guys look back at that video that I created, I'll link it below. The for you know, the purpose of that was to relate to other individuals who are not able to speak on the mistakes that they've made or feel stupid about things that they've done. I understand. I understand what it's like to be a woman. Dating, I understand what it's like to be a professional, or I understand what it's like to be in school. I understand what it's like to do my makeup and trying to figure out how to do my hair, and that's what I try to communicate in my videos. Just, I understand. This is like, we are all going through life, and this is just a peace of mind, so you can see like some realistic stuff that's going on. And so, you know, that was really what inspired me to be able to have, relate to people, or speak for people through my experiences who are not able to speak or feel judged when they speak. I don't care. I don't care about, because God carries me. So I'd like to share that. Even my bar exam videos, if you guys haven't seen them, like if you look back, you can see that I'm sharing real hard stuff, and then and also sharing some fun stuff, because life is like that. It's a roller coaster, goes up and down. And so yeah. The next question is, what is one funny story from your childhood that relates to your current interests? They coming up. That's a good question. What's a funny story from my childhood? Okay. I think the funniest really thing that I would have is when I was younger, I would picture myself in videos. I'd be listening to music, or I would picture a situation and I would write a song about it, or I would just envision myself being the person that is of that story, and I would kind of act it out. So, when we first heard Adele and she came out with that sad song, Never Mind, I Find Someone Like You, because you know what I'm saying. I remember looking out the window, just like imagining myself being Adele, talking to the people. Like I'm trying to express the emotion that I have. And that kind of relates to today, because I've always been talking to an audience that wasn't there. Now that sounds crazy, and I don't want you guys to try to fry me, but feel free to fry me. I have always had this audience. I just didn't know that it was an audience. I had no idea about content creation, but I would always talk to the people. I would even pretend to be a news anchor and talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea that I would be talking to the people actually, but I would always do that. Okay, so what is your dream collaboration with another YouTuber? Some of my favorite content creators, number one's gonna be Jaslyn Boswell, because Jaslyn is my sister, and she's always inspired me, because she really has what it takes. If you guys go over on her page, she's a makeup content creator, but she's also funny. She has a lot of things going, and I feel like she is, a collaborator that I would love to have on my videos, because she is everything. Another collaboration that I would probably like to do, I have no idea how this would ever happen, but my favorite YouTuber is currently Shalise Pratt. I love Shalise Pratt. I've been watching Shalise Pratt since it's been years. I think I was like 20 or 19 or something like that. I'm 27. And I just remember her being in school. I was in school, you know what I'm saying? And she would be like working out and just getting her life together. I was like, dang, she's cool. Like, I want to do this. Like, I want to do that. So I was always able to relate to her, especially being a Black woman, a dark-skinned, beautiful, influential Black woman. I was just like, that's Shalise Pratt. But yeah, so I love to collaborate with Shalise Pratt. I love the Edwards family. I've been watching them for quite some time. And let me see if I have another one. I don't know. Right now, that's really all I can really think about. But yeah, that would be a nice collaboration that I could do. So what helped you most to gain subscribers? Girl, I don't really know. I was just praying and trying to make videos that were true to me. I did, follow some trends. I think everybody does that. Looked up some titles that were like spot on, to get your content more pushed. But other than that, I do have a TikTok as well that I've been building. So I have a TikTok at Jewuel_Boswell. And then I also have an Instagram. I make sure to share my content on all of my social media. So that's basically what I think I've done so far to gain the subscribers that I have. And I'm going to be trying to implement more things so that, we can build our little family. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see. So the last question that I'm going to answer is, do you have any special plans for the future? So I have some things, you guys, that I've been working on, and honestly, I'm so tired. I don't even know, I'm just tired, but I'm used to it because I feel like I've been tired since 7th grade, to be honest. And I don't know what I would do if I wasn't tired, really. I'd just be staring at the wall. I'm not sure. But I do have a podcast. And this podcast is actually through my law firm. And it's on 810 News Media Group. If you search them on YouTube, I'm also going to link the recent video that we did. We had our first episode last week on Tuesday. The podcast is going to be on Tuesday at 5 p.m. It is live. We're going to be discussing current events, like local events, And we have offices in Flint and Detroit. So it's going to be local events for Flint and Detroit. And then the national news, you know, we have some crazy things going on with the Donald. We will be discussing the Donald. And then you know, just like we have interviews with important members of the community. So last week we had evangelist Robert Glenn Clark Jr., who is an evangelist of North Central Church of Christ in Flint. And so we'll be having things like that. If you know any important figures that you would like to shed light on, and you think, hey, this will be a good person to showcase in our podcast, let me know. Send me a message. You can contact me at jboswell@lentolawgroup.com, or just, you know, send me a DM, slide in them DMs. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. But yeah, you guys, that's one of the big things I was gonna announce is my podcast, which is so funny. I didn't know how to make the law and content creation intersect, but you know, God won't he do it, and God did do it. So now I have a podcast. We will be live every Tuesday at 5. So tune in, you guys, to that. I'm still gonna be doing my videos on my own page, and yeah, it's a lot to come. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give your girl a like, give your girl a notification button, you know, so you can know when my new videos come out. But you guys know what it is. It's XOXO. See you guys later.